patch in the Desert Storm, Mr. Timothy Bradley. What's up, brother? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's happening?
What's up, Big Tim? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good, man.
It's been 9 months since you haven't been back in the ring. You faced Casamayor, who you're going to be facing next at 140. How you feeling about that?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm feeling good about it.
Let me ask you this though. You know, as a Timothy Bradley fan, you know that I'm a big Tim Bradley fan, the Desert Storm. Let me take you out of being Timothy Bradley right now, and let me put you as a fan. Okay, is this a fight though that you really truly would have wanted to see the Desert Storm fight against a guy that really doesn't campaign at 140? And this is more of a safe haven type of fight?
This is more of a, comeback fight. I've been off for 9 months, so, no telling how I'm going to be in that ring, I've been inactive. I've had 2 fights in the last 2 years. This is a good test for me to come back, with. So, I think that's the reason why Top Rank, my manager, they want to put me in there with somebody that has a really good name, someone that's been around the block, and they want to see what I can do.
I mean, you're a guy that you have a clean living, you don't abuse your body, you have the warrior mentality, you're a gym rat, and all that saying there, Joel Casamayor Sepil, not taking nothing away from the guy, but this is a guy that can really honestly make you look kind of terrible, don't you think? I mean, was this a really good pick when there is some younger guys out there that will probably fit your style a little bit more? Because the whole fact is Casamayor has a history, which people have blamed you and accused you of using your head, but this guy really does use his head at occasions.
Well, you know what? I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to get in the ring and take care of business, man. This is a pretty much, I don't like to call it a fight a tune-up fight, but I needed somebody to get busy with. And, Casamayor, he does have a weird style. He can't make me look bad. But, like I said, man, I'm ready for whatever he brings. He's dirty. I'm just letting everybody. I'm going to fight fire with fire, so it is what it is. He's not going to be dirty in there. I'm not going to let him control me or do what he wants to do in the ring. So I'm aware of all of that. I'm aware of the headbutts. I'm aware of the low blows. I'm aware of the holding. I'm aware of all of that. So we're preparing ourselves, for the toughest Casamayor. This guy, he's only lost to the best. Although age, he's a 40-year-old, veteran. But Hopkins has proven to everybody that age is not really a factor. Casamayor has been really inactive. So, the guy's rested up. It's an opportunity for him to, take Bradley up out of the equation.
There's a lot of people that were very critical of you. He's passing up the money. He's scared of Khan. Do you think that the deal that you've made with Top Rank and where you're headed in your career is more than going to make up for what you passed on?
Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on. You guys. Oh, man. Read between the lines, man. I ain't got to say anything, I'm with the man, and how Top Rank do business. They're the coldest business people in the game. So you already know. I'm in a great opportunity. I have a great chance, in getting a fight that I've always wanted. Maybe a couple of fights away from now, maybe it's a year from now. But, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready for my opportunity, man. And anybody they put in the ring with me, I'm going to beat.
Pacquiao. Obviously, that's a fight that you could be moved towards, and there's rumors that you are being moved towards that already. 2 things that fans always kind of say when they've been debating about this and been following, talking about you. They say, 1, he doesn't have enough power, and 2, he's not effective at 147. Do you think you can, with a guy like Manny, do you really have to go full 147 limit? And do you think that the idea that you need power in order to get Manny's respect is incorrect?
Man, everybody I've been in the ring with, man, they've respected me. I've never seen a guy just completely just walk me down and just pressure me because, I didn't have any power.
Right.
Any guy that have done it, they got put on their back. Or got dropped. So, Kendall Hulk, for instance, he's big power puncher, speed. I bagged him up all night. You know what I mean? He didn't stand there and fight me. Lamont came to fight. I put him on his butt. Devin felt the power. That's why he was running and holding, during the whole fight. So I'm not a big knockout puncher. I never have been. So people just need to stop, wishing that I was. You know what I mean? Because I am who I am. I'm the Desert Storm. I come to fight. I can box. I can brawl. I can pretty much mix it up in there. no, I'm not a one-punch knockout guy, but if I catch you sleeping and catch you at the sweet spot, you're going to go down. Manny Pacquiao, I mean, yeah, they say, you know, he took some shots from, you know, some big welterweights out there, but he doesn't come in at the welterweight limit. You know, Manny Pacquiao comes in at 144, 145.
Right.
I mean, you know, that's right away. I mean, he's not a solid 147 pounder. You know, he stays around 150. You know, in and out of training camp, so he's not a big guy. So I don't understand. I've been boxing for a long time now. So, you know, especially my pro career, 6 years now, I've been in the ring. I've never been in the ring with anybody stronger than me. Never. I've never been in the ring with anybody physically stronger than I am. You can ask any of my opponents, am I physically strong? They'll say, hell yeah, he is. He is very physically strong, and I am. And I can back anybody up, you know, at any given time. And I'll box him. You know, they say, yeah, I don't have a chance against Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's going to destroy Bradley. I have great defense too, guys. You know, I have quick feet. You know, I have quick feet. I have quick hands. I have great defense. I'm just not going to walk straight forward at this guy. You know, everybody's like, you know, he's going to stand there and brawl with this guy. No, I'm not. You know, I'm not going to stand there and brawl with Manny Pacquiao. Are you crazy?
Right.
Why would I do that? You know, I have skill as well. I just haven't been using my skills. Because most of these guys can't take pressure. So all I do is I do what they don't like, and that's what I do. So every fight I fight different. You know, every fight, Lamont, look at the Lamont fight, you know. He came in trying to pressure me. What I do, I outboxed him. You know, Devin, I just applied the pressure to him. He couldn't take it. Like you said, I'm not a pretty fighter. I'm not like a, you know, finesse fighter like, wow, you know, I don't bewilder people like, you know, my goodness, this guy's the next, you know, with all these flashy type punches or type of moves, you know. But the thing is that I always get the job done.
The thing, too, like, I tell you who Timothy reminds me of right now is like the smaller version of an Andre Ward, a guy that really adjusts to the game plan in the ring. When we think about Casamayor, and we think a little bit about him, this is a guy that leads in with his head. This is a guy that really does try to take you out of your game plan by kind of blinding you with that head shot, where this fight could really honestly make it look so ugly that it still leaves fans questioning, does Timothy Bradley deserve getting a shot at Manny Pacquiao? How important is it for yourself and for your trainer Diaz to make sure that there is no head collision, where there's a cut could be stopped, or where this fight makes it look so terrible that the sweepstakes of you getting Manny can now kind of be set back a little further down the line?
Let me tell you something. It's inevitable. You know, when a southpaw and a right-hander meets, it's just inevitable. You know, I've seen, you know, new southpaw. Yeah, actually, I've been seeing a lot of southpaws fighting right-handers, and they always bump heads. I have a so-called history or whatever of it, but it's
right.
inevitable. You know, that we line up when we I throw my right hand and he throws his left, and we line up every time we come in. So it's gonna happen eventually. You know, but I'm definitely training on, you know, trying to keep my head out of the mix. You know, I definitely am training on that. I'm definitely on, you know, working on shots. I'm definitely on working on my boxing. You know, because I can box, guys. I can freaking box. You know,
right.
I was a boxer before I was a slugger. You know, I turned into the slugger when I met my trainer Joel Diaz. But I'm a boxer. I can move. I can dance. I can flurry. I can move on angles. Man, I have beautiful footwork. You know,
was this
that's
the
what we've been
ideal
working
choice,
on.
though? But was this a ideal opponent to have right now for yourself? Would this been the guy that you would have picked out of the whole crop of the 100?
It's a good fight. You know, Casamayor can fight, and he's gonna show you guys on the 12th. He ain't gonna lay down for me. You know, this guy's gonna fight. As far as a pick, you know what? I was okay with it. You know, because everything lined up. Business-wise, everything lined up perfectly. You know, yeah, could have been a better opponent, yeah, but you know what? This is a comeback fight with a different promotional company. I got to get my feet wet. Let me get my feet wet. Then after that, then we'll see. We'll move on and get some of the bigger fish out there. You know, maybe Manny. If I can't get Manny, you know, then I'll look for other options out there. You know, like Amir Khan, like Marcos Madonna,
Batiste.
Batiste. I mean, all those guys, man. You know, I mean, there's a ton of talent at 140 or 147 that I can face. This is just a coming out party for me. You know, so I mean, I better shine. I know I'm gonna shine. But just put it that way. I know I'm gonna shine on the 12th. You know, yeah, could it be an ugly fight? Yeah, it could be an ugly fight. But you know what? I know at the end of the day, my hands are gonna be raised, and that's what it boils down to, man. and then we'll move on from there.
Was it true, Bob Arum said that you guys actually tried to get Maidana, and Golden Boy didn't want that fight, and so you guys passed? Castagnoli wasn't the first choice, from what I understand.
They was trying to get Maidana. They were, but I guess he didn't want to fight. I'm right now, man. Believe it or not, I'm just so angry. I'm just so angry inside. I don't know why. I'm just so angry. You're gonna see a different fighter out there, on the 12th. I'm angry. I'm angry to prove to the world, my talent, my ability. I'm trying to gain respect all over it. That's what it's boiling down to. So this fight it's personal. Every fight's gonna be personal from here on out. I know it's a sport, but you know what? When I get in the ring with anybody, man, I'm seeking to destroy it. It doesn't matter who it is. It can be Khan, it can be Maidana, it can be whoever. So, after this fight, we'll sit down and I'll talk to the manager. I get past this one, talk to my manager, and I see what they want to do. I'll see what they want to do next. If they have a different plan for me, then we'll go that route. But if they don't have something really solid or what they want to do, then I'm gonna voice my opinion on who I would like to fight. And all you guys out there, anybody out there that say that I'm scared of Khan, that I'm running and ducking from him, man, y'all tripping. Y'all don't even know. You know what I mean? If you know me and you know me personally, I ain't afraid of no man. I made that decision based on my career. Based on my career, I made that decision not to do that fight. There's a couple of other things in there, I am going in court right now, so I can't say much, but that was a decision on my career. Khan is definitely going to get it. I hear everything he's saying. I listen to it. Do I comment on? No, because he's looking stupid. He's looking desperate. He wants to fight me, calling me all kind of names, disrespecting my manhood, calling me, a punto. You know what I mean? He's not getting to me at all. He's wasting his breath. When we get it on, he damn sure better be ready because it's going to be personal.
Curious, just from a getting him at the right time kind of point of view, would it have been better to get Khan, who's kind of a big guy? Physically, I think his body wants to be at 147. I don't think he's got the power to handle 147 or tough fights at that. I don't think he has the chin to handle the power that's going to be there. But would it have been better to get him at 140, where he's a little bit weaker making the weight than 147? Or does it matter?
140, 147, I'm an animal. It don't really matter. I'm telling you, 140 or 147, I can fight anybody at that weight and dominate him. Kanye's a naturally bigger guy. He still won't be able to deal with him. I'm too aggressive. I'm just too energetic for him. I'll destroy that guy. Body shots, all that, you know what I mean? If I fought Khan in the situation that I was in, I wouldn't have went anywhere. See, what people fail to realize is that I fought Devin Alexander. He was considered the best at 140. Granted, all my accomplishments, everybody's like, oh, he's going to beat Bradley. He's going to beat Bradley. Not you guys. I'm not saying you guys did that, right. But I'm just saying just people in general, and everybody was saying I was scared, that I didn't want to fight him, that I was ducking him. I've been ducking him for years. No, the same thing. I made a business decision not to fight him that year. I waited, and then the money was 10 times more, right? But then, check this out. After I beat him, it wasn't very tasteful for the fans. It wasn't very tasteful for the boxing world, period. I wasn't satisfied with it. I got the job done. I won. It was an ugly fight. But my career didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere after that. If I fought Amir Khan in my same contract, not this contract, but my different contract, I wouldn't have went anywhere. If I would have beat him, granted, I'm the best 140 in the world, yada, 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 whatever. But then still, will my statue change? No, absolutely not. Because the boxing fans know who I am. Now, the type of fans that Manny has is he has, like, the doctors and the lawyers that I ain't even fight fans, And that's the crossover type fan, that I'm trying to attract, that I want to be a part of. Not just fight, for pride and, all that, man. I'm done with that, man. I've captured 3 world championships, and I took them from real champions, real freaking fighters.
Right.
I wasn't handed the title.